All right, welcome everybody. We're gonna go ahead and jump straight in here. It's gonna be a collective energy reading here. This will be a general reading, and I guess I can let some people get in here. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and begin. So we're gonna be taking a look at the messages that want to come through right now that you need to know at this time. Also, too, I will be taking super chat questions as well. So let me just put that up so people know. But I won't be answering the super chat questions until after the video. Until after I'm done, basically, with the collective energy reading. So, actually, if you're watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped below. Just go to the timestamp and click it. I got to do something really quick. If you click the timestamp that's down below in the comments, it'll just take you straight to the beginning of the read. All right, give me one moment here because I do need to timestamp the. I do need a timestamp. How's everybody doing? Give me one moment. We're about to begin. I'll let some people get in here, come back in here, and then we'll begin. Just give me one moment, y'all. All right. So if you do want to send a super chat question, you can. Be sure to read these rules right here. I'm going to pin them. But first, we're going to be doing the collective energy reading, and then I'll do the super chat questions. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all like the new setup? Looks pretty dope, doesn't it? Gotta admit, looks pretty dope. Looks pretty dope. All right, let's see. Fuck. I swear, everything has to be so complicated these days. All right. All right. Here we go, y'all. Please give me a general collective energy reading for everybody that's watching this video and everybody that will watch after. Let's see. So we're going to timestamp. We're going to start right now. So we're going to be doing the collective energy reading right now. This is for everybody that is watching the video and everybody that will be watching after. Let's see what's going on. I figured I'd change some things up here. Try some different things here. All right. What's going on, my collective? Let's see. What is going on? What's going on with my collective? Oh, the world card. Let's see. Interesting. Woo, a lot of y'all are closing out chapters here. The doors are closing. Chapters are closing. Turn the page. Turn the page. We turning the page here. You pulled the World card for the overall energy here. It's interesting. A lot of you are disappointed because things didn't really develop and turn out the way you wanted them to develop and turn out here. And your advice here is not to give up on yourself. It's like you're disappointed because you had like these expectations that didn't really go your way. And now I feel like you're disappointed. And you may have even felt like you wasted your time, or a lot of the things that you were investing your energy into was a waste of time, whether this was something in regards to love, or whether some of you, could be in regards to a business or a career here, or maybe a project that you've been working on. And so there's a little bit of disappointment. Well, I won't even say a little bit. I think you guys are disappointed. It's interesting because I feel like with this 4 cups being here, because you have the 4 cups here as well, it's like a lot of you are like allowing this to like control your life here. Like you're allowing your emotions to control like your life. Like when it comes to taking care of like important things, or even when it comes to just like trying again or doing something different or doing something again. It's like you're not allowing yourself to for some reason, because of like you're dwelling in some sort of like emotion here. But the universe is wanting you to to start again here. I also see some of you could be getting some communication here with the Page of Swords, or you could be getting some type of important news that comes your way here with this card. Very interesting. We're going to keep going. You have the solar eclipse revolution. This makes total sense. This makes total sense. We're about to have a solar eclipse on the 14th in Libra. And so, yeah, these are chapters closing out. These are chapters coming to an end. New ones beginning. But I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are cleansing a lot of karma, clearing a lot of karma. Karmic relationships, because it is Libra. Libra does deal with relationships. But also your relationships and attachment to things that aren't necessarily love, right? It could be the relationship you have with your career, the relationship you have with your friends, the relationship you have with your business, the relationship you're having possibly even with yourself. And so a lot of things have accumulated, and you're realizing like, wow, you may see it as a waste of time, but it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. It wasn't a waste of time. Like there's still something you can take out of it. It's still something you can get out of it, like learn from the situation. However, it's like for some of you, that's the last thing you want to do at this time, is to sit and reflect, right? With the High Priestess. Last thing you want to do is sit and reflect and let go and surrender. You have this gratitude card, and you also have this card that says choices here. So, but the choices card coming out, you got some options coming your way. You got some choices coming your way, right? Just because one thing didn't work out doesn't mean the next thing won't. And so I feel like the universe is wanting you to be ready for those options too, because the 4 cups is when we can miss an opportunity. And I'm also feeling like for some of you, it's like you may miss this opportunity if you don't kind of, Ace of Wands as advice is like, you don't pick yourself back up, and try again, start again, find inspiration even in the negative, right? You have this gratitude card. So I think for some of you, it's like you may see, like I said, it's like you see something as a waste of time, but it wasn't. A lot of people don't understand too, like the World card is the archetype of Saturn, and Saturn does deal out them hard lessons. You know what I'm saying? That shit fucking hurts when Saturn comes in, okay? Saturn's sharp, all right? And you may feel like, damn, was this a waste of time? It wasn't. I think it was teaching you something here. And I think that's the way to look at it. I think that's the way to go about it. And I see you, it's kind of interesting because right now you don't understand, but keep in mind, we pulled the solar eclipse revolution card. Eclipses take about 6 months, right? For you to really look back and reflect and be like, oh shit, like I can see why this happened, why that happened. You're able to look back and connect the dots. And the Page of Swords being here and the outcome of this reading, it's like you're down the line, you're gonna be able to connect all the dots and be like, oh, I understand like why this happened. But the thing that needs focus at this time is like, it's the way you use your emotion, right? Energy, emotion. You can sit there, be stagnant with it, right? Just kind of just sit and dwell in it, right? Sit and dwell in it. Let it put you in a bad mood. Let it kind of have a bad attitude, whatever the case might be, right? Or energy, emotion, you can use the energy. Ace of Wands is just pure energy. You can use the energy and channel the energy in a different, like in a productive direction. Hey, you can do whatever you want. Just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, look, you have time to move on, flow with the river, and see where it takes you. And this is this. People think tarot's. Some people. No, I don't know why I'm talking shit. I'm always talking shit sometimes. But how you always talking shit sometimes? Damn. Whew. I'll be surprising myself by the shit I say sometimes. But you see the Five of Cups, right? Like, this is, like, we all know, like, he's looking at the river, right? And he's kind of like, oh, spilt my milk. But spilt milk is spilt milk. Just go refill up your milk. You know what I mean? But time to move on, flow with the river, and see where it takes you. Just go with the flow at this time. The High Priestess as well is like letting go and going with the flow. And just allowing, for you to, just see what happens. I was going to say people think, I just be saying shit, But nah, I know what I'm talking about. Shit. Half the time I know what I'm talking about. All right, let's see here. Let's get into this some more. How y'all doing, by the way? Let me pull this laptop over. Let me bring y'all over here. Hold on. Let me bring y'all over here. There we go. I can kind of see y'all. Yeah, I can see y'all out better now. All right. All right, let's see. What is this world card? The chapter that you're closing out here. I mean, we're all kind of going through the world card cycles closing, right? Eclipses are the cycles, right? Faded changes is what the eclipses are. King of Cups here. Woo! Spiritual reset. Click the button. Definitely a spiritual reset, though. King of Cups is when you sort of mastered your spiritual energy and also like your emotional energy as well. So this may be tough emotionally, but I think it's a spiritual lesson, right? It's an emotional, spiritual lesson here. Been quite the journey. Now there's a new cycle starting. Clarify this Five of Cups for your current energy. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, you had these wishes and these desires, right? And I think, it didn't really turn out the way you wanted it to. One of my favorite quotes that I've ever heard was from a guy, I can't remember who it was, but he said that at the root of disappointment is always expectation. Yeah. I mean, it happens. You know what I mean? Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I think with the Five of Wands, just like you're frustrated. A lot of you are frustrated with the progression of things. I'm definitely picking up love. Like in regards to love, it's just been a battle. Others of you, when it comes to your career and business and money, I just kind of feel for some of you, may just feel drained a bit here, and just like you kind of just are wondering like what's like When's the second wind coming? Right, I think you're looking for like a second wind. It's coming. Clarify the Four Cups here. You have the Death card, yeah. Woo, telling you, big transformation going on here. Also, this is Scorpio energy. We're going to be having we're going to be having Mars coming to Scorpio, and then pretty soon, and then we're going to be having the Sun coming to Scorpio toward the end of October. So a lot of Scorpio energy. The Death card is the archetype of Scorpio, and allow for the transformation to happen. You know, don't dwell on the past of what has ended. Like, embrace what's the new things to come. Death card is very hard energy, though. I'm gonna keep it real with you, because the Death card is like the decay of one thing is the fertilization of the next thing, right? But metaphorical death is never easy, right? And so, and can't do anything about it, right? You just kind of have to go through the process of it. But there's still positive things to be grateful for. Clarify the Page of Swords. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I see you overcoming it here with the Seven of Wands. Interesting. What don't kill you makes you stronger. Ten of Swords. Yeah. I feel like some of you guys will move through this a lot faster than you even realize, right? If you're frustrated, or if you just kind of feel like, damn, like shit's been tough, shit's been rough. Shit's been tough and rough. You know what I mean? Yeah, rough and tough, tough and rough. I think you'll be able to process and move through it a lot faster than you think. That's what I'm seeing here. Rough and tough and tough and rough. Clarify the Ace of Wands. The Queen of Wands here. Or Queen of Cups, whoops. Some of y'all, all this energy that you're pouring into these external things is like, you need to pour into yourself. That's your advice. Clarify the High Priestess here. The Seven of Swords. Woo, woo. Also, too, you know, I would be aware of manipulation and power games, especially when I'm doing this reading right now. We're about to have Mars make it square to Pluto. And not only that, Venus today was in conjunct Pluto, and Mars goes after the desire of what it wants. It places the value on it, which is Venus. So Mars goes for Venus, right? So we want to go for the things that we want. But the blind spot here with the blind spot here that we could be unaware of is like, it comes from a place of where was I going with that? Oh, it comes from the place of power, right? Like you wanting power over things, right? Or being caught up in power games, power struggles, manipulation, right? Because anytime you got a Mars square Pluto, it can be very manipulative, very covert. And a lot of desires are motivated and fueled by like wanting to possess, right? Crazy. I saw a radical wreck today. It's crazy. And I was like, that's Mars square Pluto. That's Mars square Pluto. Anytime you got like a Mars square or Mercury square, there's gonna be accidents. You have this earth element stability here. Yeah, Earth talks about our stability and also how grounded we are. And so we throw this word around pretty loosely, like grounded. Like, what does it mean to be grounded? How do you ground yourself, right? Well, it's doing things that provide you a sense of inner joy and inner security and inner love. So one thing that could be grounding, if you love the paint and painting or drawing makes you happy, you enjoy it, it's like you partake in that exercise, right? I don't think grounding is just like, oh, let me sit down with my crystals and cross my legs and meditate. Although that is one form of grounding, but let me put my charger in. So yeah, that's what I got for the collective read here. And I'm gonna pull one more card here. What's to come here for, what's another thing to come for the collective? Mercury retrograde reinvention. So a lot of you guys are reinventing yourself at this time, figuring out your inner world, trying to figure out your environment. Also, you could be dealing with past people, past relationships, clearing out past relationships, thinking about past relationships, thinking about past experiences, past memories. And so it's like you're doing a lot of processing here. And I'm telling you, it's like 6 months from now, you're going to be a totally different person. Yep, look at that. Boom, Libra. Libra, I balance in regards to your relationships, also your relationships to things and the relationship to yourself, and how they're, and are they providing you a sense of harmony, joy, balance, peace, beauty? So I'm gonna put the charger in. I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer. I'll stay on here and chat with you all and do some super chat questions. So if you have any super chat questions, be sure to click the link that I pinned in the chat section. And yeah, if you want to send a super chat question, I'm here to do it. Also, tarot readings, personal readings are on sale. I brought the price down a little bit more for $99. Probably the lowest I will ever go. Who knows? I don't know. In regards to that type of read, that type of service. Anyways, hold on. I'll be right back. Let me put this charger in. Oh, what's poppin'? Yeah, we're done with the collective message. Now I'm staying on to do some super chat questions if anybody has any super chat questions. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, I wanted to do an all signs tonight, but I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just like, I don't have the energy to do an all signs, a 4-hour read, because I was going to do all signs and then super chat questions. But like, I was like, you know what? I think I actually may do a lot more collective readings in general. So, all right. So that's what I got. One second, y'all. I don't think anybody said anything. No. How's y'all's Friday night going? Where's Neo? Neo is asleep. Neo's laying down in the bed. He's in my bed, laying down. Yeah, he was just out here before I started, and he was just like looking at me, like he was like, "Are you coming to bed?" I was like, "Nah, man, no." Yeah, right, Lavinia. I was on live forever last night, which I didn't mind. Right, I chose to stay on, but. Dude, it felt so good today. The weather today felt amazing. Amazing. Let me actually, I'm going to put up a sign here just so people know that, let me put up a text box really quick because I want people to understand. Let's see. God, can I not see? Ooh, why is it so tiny though? Oh shit. There we go. Oh. All right. Actually, I'm gonna put this down here. Damn. It's too big. Give me one moment. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. How's the weather? Feels good here. It felt good today. It was a little bit hot earlier. Like, not hot, it was very warm. But then by the time like 5 o'clock hit, like the breeze came in and it felt good. I'm gonna put another text. Well, I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer. If y'all don't have any super chat questions, then I'm gonna take my ass to bed. No, I can't go to bed. I have more work to do, but you know. Am I in Australia now? Also, too, Soccer Chick, why do you send like weird messages? Kind of weird. Some of the messages you send. I didn't mean to call you out, but it's just fucking weird. Yeah, you can move the text live on here. You can move it live on here whenever on this program. I think I'm about to get off of here. How do y'all like the setup? Y'all like it? I love it. I feel like I'm in my element. Like my Scorpio moon feels at home right here. No, not through YouTube. You can. I'm using Streamlabs for like streaming. Guess who's back again. I go live with Streamlabs. I might change some things. I mean, I'm going to keep this. But I'm trying to figure out. Actually, I'll just leave the setup how it is, honestly. Oh, we got a super chat question. First of the night. Who we got here? Brian Adams. What does Brian or Brian Adams. Brian Adams. All right, I got you, Brian. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. Damn. Bruh. There we go. Oh, we got another one. Gene. Oh, Gene, you sent $50. Thank you, Gene. All right, let's start first with Brian. What does Brian need to know at this time? Does Brian need to know at this time? Thank you, Gene. Thank you, Brian. Brian needs to know at this time. Brian. Oh, Brian, you coming in hot, boy. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. 7 of Wands. Oh, Brian, you fired up, huh? Fired. I see you fired up here in the future. Let's see. I wonder if you got fire in your chart. Leo, Sag, or Aries. Woo. I feel like you're ready for adventure, Brian. I think you're definitely ready for adventure. And also, too, it's like you have a lot of motivation and fuel. One thing, it's like you have the energy. I think you just need like the discipline when it comes to these ambitions that you have for yourself. And the reason why I say that is because your energy at this time is the Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is your challenge, and then your advice here is the King of Swords, right? And the King of Swords is when he has a task, right? Like he knows how to structure everything, and he knows how to like stay disciplined, right? And so it's like you have this ambition and you have these desires here. I think the one thing, your advice here is just to come up with a game plan and then stay disciplined. You have the 4 swords here in the future position here as well with the 8 of Wands. Interesting. You may be, there could be some travels for you in the near future. I'm picking up on. Could be some travels for you in the near future with this 4 or with the 8 of Wands. Yeah, I think it's going to be important, too, the way you manage your energy, right? The way you manage your energy. And also, too, I feel don't allow yourself to get triggered by certain things here as well. You know what I mean? Like, don't allow because there may be some things that could be going on right now or in the future that trigger you a little bit. And the King of Swords is very stoic. He's stoic, right? That doesn't mean he doesn't feel things. He's just stoic. And so, you know, don't let anything get to you. Don't let anything disturb your peace in the near future, because I feel like you have some good changes on the way. You could have some travels as well in the future. But yeah, I think there's going to be, I see you gaining a lot of momentum with the 8 of Wands. I see you gaining a lot of momentum. Yeah, look at that Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of happiness on the horizon here for you. A lot of joy, a lot of joyful experiences. So that's what I got for you, my friend. Oh, you have a Leo moon. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then you say you got a Sag Aries in your chart. Yep. So that's what I got for you, my friend. Also, too, you could be learning like I don't know if you're into like philosophy or something like that. You could be like in the future. You could be finding yourself like studying like philosophy, or something like that. Okay, let's do. I hope that. Okay, cool. Thanks, Brian. All right, Gene. How does career and money look? What can you tell me for Jean, please? How does Jean's career and money look for her? What can you tell me in regards to career and money for Jean, please? Career and money for Jean. Career and money for Jean. All right, career and money for Jean. Five of Pentacles. Challenge, Ace of Pentacles. Right now, Jean, I think you're looking for more opportunities. Well, let me pull the rest of these cards and get all the energy really quick. But you could be struggling right now with the Five of Pentacles. It's like you kind of need support. By support, it's like, you kind of need more money, or you need opportunities that can provide for you or give you a sense of, give you the sense of support that you need. Let's see, hold on. The Chariot here. Yeah, don't give up. I feel like right now you're looking for opportunities to grow, to prosper, to live a more prosperous life. With the Five of Pentacles is a Taurus energy. Taurus is prosperity. And so it's like you're just looking for those opportunities. And you're also trying to create them for yourself. So don't give up. You do have the Chariot here in the future position. So this is a triumph here. You're definitely triumphing. Let's see. King of Cups. And you have the Justice card here. Yeah, as long as you manage your emotions. I feel like you're already a very emotional, mature person, right? And so if you can just keep your center and keep your cool through like any type of struggles that you're having at this time, I feel like there's great success here on the horizon for you with the Chariot card. You also pulled the King of Cups and the Justice card too. So cosmic law of balance is the Justice card. So anything, things eventually do equal themselves out. So if you go through like a very intense struggle, it's only a matter of time before things start to balance themselves out. You also have to be proactive though too, right? But I think you already know that. But you could, if you're struggling right now, I feel like there's an opportunity coming your way. You may actually take an opportunity. This may seem kind of far-fetched, Gene, but I'm kind of picking up here that there could be a relocation in regards to career work, or maybe there's an opportunity or an offering that's a bit of a distance away, and maybe you may have to travel or something like that. Also, I'm also seeing like a water sign, Cancer energy. I don't know if you have Cancer in your chart, or maybe there's like a person who has like a very Cancerian energy in the future that could be helping you out. Very nurturing, very supportive is Cancer energy. The Chariot is the archetype of Cancer, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and make it up, right? Because the only two Pentacles cards you have here is the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a challenge, and the Five of Pentacles is your current energy. And then you have the two major arcanas, right? So I feel like anything that you're struggling with, you'll triumph, because the Chariot But I don't have anything here to give you detail about like what the money status will be for you or what the career status will be, right? Like I didn't pull like a King of Pentacles. I didn't pull like a Six of Pentacles, but I did pull the Chariot, which is always a good indication though in the future. I'd rather have the Chariot than like a Six of Pentacles in the future or Seven of Pentacles, because the Chariot, there's triumph and success regardless. So I hope that helped, and I hope that gave you some insight, Gene. Okay, so we're gonna go next. We got SW. Leo needs to know if she needs. Oh, Leo needs to know if she needs to let this person go. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Does Leo? Does she need to let this person go? Can you tell me in regards to that particular situation, please? Okay. Ooh, this situation's like pulling teeth. Yeah, I don't think you have to let this person go entirely, but I think if you try to force things or if you allow your expectations to, if you have high expectations for the situation, you're going to find yourself disappointed. The Two of Pentacles, that's the reason why I was saying like, this is like pulling teeth, because it's a lot of work for a little bit of progress. You know what I mean? And, I feel like also too, the Two of Pentacles is about balance in life as well too sometimes. So I don't think you have to let this person go entirely, but with the Two of Wands, it's an Aries energy, which represents self-independence, right? And it's Mars also too. So Mars in Aries, so it's definitely self-independent. And so I think the universe and spirit and God is wanting you to focus on yourself. You don't have to give up entirely on the situation, but the more you try to force things or control things, or all these expectations, or the more expectations you have of it, I think you're going to find yourself more and more disappointed and feeling like it's just like feeling quite exhausted. And so the Queen of Cups as well is like telling you to focus on your inner world, your inner emotional self, and to kind of let go of the situation for now. I don't see like the situation dissipating or going anywhere. Even if you were to move on from it right now, like just be like, okay, I'm done with it, I don't think it would leave that quick. Whether that be the result of like you kind of starting things up again or pursuing it again, or the other person pursuing you. And so I just think it's like this balancing act and like understanding, like, is it worth all the energy that you're giving into the situation? It's like pull back your energy and focus on yourself. So that's what I got for you. What was the name? Let's see. SW. That's what I got. I also have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck too, which again is Aries. And the reason why I keep saying Aries is because Aries is independent. Self-independence. If you think about the opposite of Aries, is Libra, which deals with cooperation and relationship. So I hope that helped, my friend. Well, I got both moderators in here. Hey, Andrew. What's going on, Andrew? Oh, wait. Doug or Andrew? I'm just going to call you Andrew. Andrew, curious to know how the business that I have and finances in general look in the near term. Feels like it has been a hamster stuck on a wheel vibe. All right, let's take a look. Curious to know how the business that I have and finances in general look in the near term. What can you tell me here in regards to the situation, in regards to the business and what the finances look like in the near term situation? Definitely. Oh, you a Virgo, I see. Yeah, Virgos. Virgos. Let's see, can you tell me here? I got you. Doug. Can you tell me for Doug, please? What can you tell me for Doug? All right, here we go. We got the King of Pentacles. Oh, you definitely got that King of Pentacles energy, huh? All about your money. Can definitely see the Virgo energy here. I'm not seeing anything bad here at all. But what I will say though, let me find this again. Give me a second. So the one thing that I kind of feel like it'll stay steady here. The one thing though is like I feel like as a Virgo, let me show you the cards so you have an understanding of what I'm seeing here. You have the Two of Wands as your current energy, and then your challenge is the Knight of Pentacles here. Your challenge is patience, and Virgo is a very patient sign, so I don't really think that it's heavily weighing on the patience side. It's more so it's like I'd like this judgment upon yourself, right? It's because it's like you want things to hurry up and progress. Two of Wands, you have a lot of ambition. You're pretty much like a conqueror with the Two of Wands. It's like you want to conquer the world. It's like, so you have like a lot of ambition. You have a lot of drive at this time. And your challenge is like, this is going to take a little bit of time. Things are going to progress slowly, but they're going to progress. And so I think the universe is wanting you to manage your expectations with the King of Swords, have realistic expectations with the King of Swords, but to also be smart with your choices when it comes to your resources and your business. Because the Four of Pentacles here as well is like being resourceful, like, you know, not making like, you know, crazy, not doing anything crazy or making crazy changes or anything like that. Like the Four of Pentacles is a very like, okay, look, this is a long-term game and I'm building for the long term. But, you know, I don't see anything like regressing, right? I just feel like they're not going to probably be as high as you would expect it, but it's not to the point to where you're totally, you know, disappointed. It's just like, it's just going to take a little bit more time than you may think in regards to certain things. But with the Queen of Wands being here as your advice is like to enjoy the moment, to enjoy what you do. As long as you're enjoying what it is that you're doing, everything else will take care of itself. So I hope that helped you out, my friend. Thank you, Doug. He said having a bad hair day. Crazy. You crazy, my friend. If you want to do a super chat question, you just like you pay through YouTube, like you send a super chat on YouTube. But make sure you read the super chat rules that I pinned in the live chat first before you send a super chat question, so that way you know what to expect. Yeah. Well, thank you, Doug. Appreciate it. Yeah, it looks like things will stay steady. I think your main thing is just to stay patient and have fun with what it is that you're doing. And as long as you're having fun with what it is that you're doing and you're making smart choices and you're staying disciplined and on top of things, then I feel like everything will take care of itself. I didn't really see anything regressing or anything bad or anything like that, or, you know, and I also didn't even see you disappointed either. It's like, you know, there's a slow, good, methodical, steady progression. I feel like I'm in a did somebody else send a super chat? Am I tripping? It's all good, Andrew, all good. Or Doug, all good, Doug. I feel like I'm in a Assassin's Creed video game. I've had this for like 2 or 3 years. This little wizard robe, because I am a wizard. I am a wizard. Also, I don't know if you're still in here or not, Doug, but another thing that just came to me as well is I'm not sure how new your business is, but if it's something a little bit newer, I think the foundation is going to be very important. So that's why the Knight of Pentacles being in the challenge is like, you know, being patient, not cutting corners, taking your time. Building sustainable value of your business, because the Four of Pentacles and the outcome is Capricorn, and Capricorn is like things that last for a very, very, very long time, right? And if you think about Capricorn rules time, right? So okay, gotcha. Oh, we got another one. All right, Charlene, how you doing, Charlene? Career and money, am I on the right career path? Let's take a look. Charlene, career and money. Can you tell me for Charlene in regards to career and money? Is she on the All right, here we go. Okay, tell me for Charlene. Hangman. The Sun card. Three of Wands. I would say yes. I'm not getting anything that's like you're veering away from your path or like you're like going the wrong way. That I don't get that at all. I think right now you're a little bit confused. And the one thing, a very quick fix to the Hangman is like having a mindful practice, right? You can do whatever you want, but like, because the Hangman's like when we're kind of like confused, we're disoriented, right? Like it's like kind of just feels confusing. Your challenge being the Sun card, like you're confused about That's interesting. I feel like you may be confused about like, is what you're doing right now in resonance with like your being, right? Like, are these things authentic, for you at this time? Like, what do you truly like? What do you truly like and value that makes you happy in regards to your career? I feel like you are on the right career path, because you have the Three of Wands in the future position, right? So it's like, it's still the progression of like what you're doing right now. But with the Three of Wands, there's more clarity, right? So I think right now it's like you're kind of just going through like a state of limbo, trying to find the enlightenment, right? Because if you think of I'm about to go deep in this read. Because I think you're just looking for enlightenment. You're looking for a conscious awareness. Things are confusing at this time. And I think right now it's like you need to to practice mindfulness as much as you can, because I feel like you'll find the illumination or the answers to your questions quite quicker than you may think, or you may get more clarity faster than you think. And it's interesting that the Hangman is the card of enlightenment, right? You can see the halo around his head at the bottom. Well, if you look at the Sun card, so what does enlightenment mean? It means consciousness. It means that you've gained a sense of, you've expanded your consciousness, right? And what planet rules consciousness? Well, it's the sun. And so like the halo, you ever see like the glowing halo like above, not like the halo, but like, how there's always like a source of light when somebody's enlightened, because it's like it's consciousness. So yeah, I think you're on the right path, basically. I just think right now it's like, allow yourself to kind of let go, like controlling things, and just allow yourself to become mindful of like your thoughts, your intuition, and just to enjoy the moment where you're at right now. Things will make themselves very clear to you, I think, very soon. We're about to have eclipses too, so I think you may start to have a sense of understanding. We have an eclipse October 14th. So that's what I got for you, Charlene. I didn't get anything about money, though. I just got your personal energy. So. Yeah, it's almost like God is, or the universe is kind of like, it's not like you're in timeout or anything. It's just like God has a plan. It's just like, let him put together the plan. You just chill. God's got you. The universe has got you. The time will come, the Three of Wands, when you'll know, like, oh, okay, I'm looking off in the distance, and now I see my ships coming in on the horizon. Okay, that's the Three of Wands, right? So, all right, let's go to Lisa next. Cappy here. Hi, Austin. The last money read was incredible. Do you see big money hitting soon? All right, let's see. What can you tell me for Lisa? Can you tell me for Lisa, please? Interesting. Wait, let me scroll up really quick. Okay. So I pulled the King of Pentacles for your first card. Are you sure you're not balling right now, or are you about to be balling? King of Pentacles is the money card. So if you're not balling right now, is he balling soon? Also, too, I feel like Spirit's wanting you to be happy with like or be grateful for what it is that you have right now, or what like the amount that you have right now, or what you have right now. Because you have the King of Pentacles in your current energy, then the Ace of Cups in your challenge. And when you have these two energies together, it's like this is material and this is like spiritual, right? Like feeling. And the feeling that I'm getting off the Ace of Cups is like a sense of gratitude. It's like appreciating like what it is that you have right now. It's like the more you can cultivate a practice of gratitude, or just be more grateful for what it is that you have, I feel like it will speed up like it'll speed up like attracting more like abundance to yourself. You pulled the Justice card in the future position here. And then I asked why. I pulled the Five of Wands. Interesting. I don't think it's going to be soon. It's hard to tell. I feel like you're doing well right now. I could be wrong. Or maybe you're about to be doing well. But I'm also seeing here, like, I don't think like the big money that you're thinking of will come as soon as you think it will. The Justice card, Five of Wands, it's like you're struggling kind of like with your ego and like, you know, with divine timing. And so it's like, you know, don't allow your ego to get in the way of the process here. Don't allow your ego to get in the way of the process. The Justice card is like, think about it, the law of attraction, Justice card, the law of one, right? So balance. So like, if you can cultivate gratitude, appreciate what it is that you have right now, it's like you'll attract more. But if you just want more out of greed's sake, then, you know, the universe can pick that up and it senses that, and, you know, you're going to struggle with getting like the abundance that you want. But overall, with the Knight of Cups and the outcome of your reading, I do see here that this is I see this is still you on the pursuit of, you know, manifesting all the abundance that you want in your life. Like, let's just say you have a vision to be, I don't know, let's just say you have a vision to make $100,000, right? And that's the Knight of Cups, as like your pursuit of the vision that you have to make 100 grand. This is an example, right? And so I still see you in the pursuit of that, but I still see you in but it's still enjoyable, right? It's like, it's still like captivating. There's still like there's a emotionally propelling vision, right, for it. But I would be patient, be grateful for what it is that you have right now. And I do feel like there are some increases though, but the big abundance that you want, I think it's going to take some time. All right. So I hope that helped, not Charlene, Lisa. Thank you so much. Oh, Angela again with a big super chat, $100. No question, Austin. Just a showing of support for your wonderful talents you share with us. Your reads are spot on. Blessings to you. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your donation. So thank you so much. It's very generous of you. All right, who do we have next here? You made my night again, Angela. All right. Hey, so we have Anthony next. Anthony, you didn't put a question in your super chat though. Did you leave a comment? Or did you just send a donation? Be sure to, I'm going to answer this super chat, but y'all be sure to, it's not that big of a deal right now, but be sure to, like, if you do send a super chat, you put the question in the box of the super chat, like when you send it. Because let's just say, like, a lot of them come in, and sometimes, like, in the future, maybe I may skip over it if the question isn't in the box, right? If it isn't in the super chat box. So, but I'm assuming this is your question. You said, so Anthony, you say here, I'd like to know what's happening in my life currently, job, money. I stopped talking to my mom recently. Okay. Okay, tell me for Anthony in regards to job, money, just general energy as well. Anything that he needs to know at this time. Also, if there's a relationship with his mom. Oh, okay, I got you, Anthony. I got you. All right. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. See, now I'm confused. Shit, where did it go? Okay, so I pulled the High Priestess Hierophant and the Six of Swords. Interesting. Like currently, like the spiritual theme and archetype that you're under at this time, or that surrounds you at this time, is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess deals with our inner world, right? And I know this may sound boring, like, oh, here we go. But like, there's something right now that your intuition is trying to tell you. And I know you hear that word possibly a lot, like intuition. It's like understanding like your inner world, like your inner voice. It's like being connected with your inner self and listening to your inner self and listening to your thoughts and being mindful. Because the Hierophant and the High Priestess, it's interesting that you pulled these two together. That's why I know this is like a big spiritual, like there's a big spiritual lesson and theme here in your life at this time, is because the High Priestess is receptive to the Hierophant. The Hierophant actually teaches and the High Priestess takes it in. Right? So, but also the High Priestess as well is like infinite wisdom. It's kind of like it's a contradiction between these two. But what I'm seeing here for you is that like your challenge at this time is like learning and understanding, especially when it comes to your like relationships, how to have healthy relationships. Also, like you just learning about yourself here as well. It's interesting. I feel like there's some things that I see you here, like possibly like wanting to like learn something. I'm hearing like trade. Maybe it's like a trade you want to learn, or there's going to be a trade or something, or maybe you wanting to like deepen your level of education or just learn something in general. I would follow your intuition here. Right. And also too, it's like seeking out possibly like a mentor or a guide for you at this time may do you well. I'm not getting anything in regards to job and money. I'm just keeping it real with you. I feel like right now it's like you may not like your job where you're at. Maybe it's in regards to like the rules and regulations of wherever it is that you live. Or maybe you're possibly even seeking out employment here as well with the Hierophant. It's one of the two. But I do see here Six of Swords though. If you've been dealing with any type of emotional troubles or anything like that, I see you being able to move through them with the Six of Swords in the future position. But I would definitely be open to like newer things here, as many new things as possible. Obviously, like have discernment. But I feel like the more you can be eclectic and open to like different forms of guidance or different forms of learning and education, like it may change your perspective on a lot of things in your life at this time. In regards to your mom, it's interesting. You may actually continue to distance yourself from your mom. But I am picking up like down the line, like the relationship getting better between you and your mother. But it may take some time. I'm hearing 6 months, 5-6 months. I could be totally wrong, but like you'll see like possibly improvements with your mother, if that's something you would want to pursue. Also too, don't be afraid to question your beliefs at this time about everything, about yourself, about the world, about everything you've learned and everything you've come to know. And be open to learning more and more about yourself. it's like seek the things that you're interested in at this time, because it's like that's where the answers are for you. So that's what I got for you, my friend. I didn't see anything in regards to job and career. If I got to be honest, I didn't see anything. I got a lot of personal energy for you. So I hope that helped, my friend. Alrighty. Oh, you blocked her for something she said to you. Ooh. Yeah, I still see detached communication with the Six of Swords, because the Six of Swords is Mercury, so it deals with communication, but it's also Aquarius. And Aquarius, I'm going to say the word detached, but it's a lot deeper than that. So it's like I do see like kind of cold, detached communication between you and her, but I do feel like things could progress and get better over time. But it's not like it's just cold and detached because there's no feeling there. It's more so it's cold and detached because there's a sense of discernment. So I hope that helped, my brother. All right. Thank you again, Angela. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you all for your likes, donations, comments, being here. It really does mean a lot. So I thank you guys. All right. So we got she song. So here we go. I hope I sang it right. She song. Would I be following active manifestation? Should I be following active manifestation currently? Currently, I am working on. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, should I be following active manifestation currently? I am working on, or should I be working on the other one? Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh shit, did I just don't know. What can you tell me for she song? She song. I got you. I would stay. I would focus on the one you're focused on right now. I mean, always heed your own intuition, but I pulled the Nine of Cups, Four Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Cups is your current energy, so things are lining up for you, right? Nine of Cups is like very much like law of attraction. It's like it's a vibrational energy with the Nine of Cups, like your vibration, like you attract your vibration, right? Whatever you resonate, whatever your frequency is, it's like you'll resonate with the same frequencies, right? And so I would definitely, I feel like it's telling you to stay on the one, or to focus on the one that you're doing right now. The Four Swords being in the challenge, it's like, being patient. Ace of Pentacles in the future position. Things are still coming together here. So be patient. But yeah, I would stay on the one that you're on right now. It's, it's going to take some time. It's a little bit delayed, right? Ace of Pentacles, it's coming. It's just a little bit delayed. So I hope that helped, my friend. Let's see. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. I gotta let me see something real quick. All right. I think this thing's fucking up. Oh, okay, no. All right, I got it. All right. Y'all, look. The next super chat that comes through and the question is not in the box, I'm not answering it. I'm taking it as a donation. You have to put your question in the super chat box. That's it. I've said it many times. And if it's not in there, it's going to be counted as a donation. Okay, so PT. Austin, I forgot to post my question in the super chat. So we're on PT right now. Austin, you say, Austin, I forgot to post my question in the super chat button. On super chat, but it's on here. Well, I don't see it. Where is it at? You're gonna have to send the question again because I don't see it. You're gonna have to send it again. PT, what's your question? Okay, you say here, I would like to know the outcome with my Aries friend. Okay, gotcha. Can you please tell me the outcome for PT and the Aries friend? Can you tell me for... You know, interesting. I'm seeing the energy between you two at this time right now is that, well, for one, the Eight of Swords is your current energy. So I think right now you're in your, I don't even say you're in your head. I just think that you're kind of in an awkward position. There's kind of nothing you can really do. There may have been some things that have transpired to where it's like now it's like you may be regretting certain things, or maybe there's certain things you can't take back, or it could be the other way around, right? Maybe the other person, it could be the other way around too. But your challenge right now, Three of Pentacles, advice, Seven of Swords here. I would kind of avoid this situation if I'm being honest with you, and I would watch your words. Because the Three of Pentacles being in the challenge is like there's no teamwork, there's no cooperation, there's no like, you know, no effort being put into the situation. And if I was you, I would detach from the situation. You do have the Star card here and the Queen of Swords. I kind of feel like you may kind of move on from the situation. You have the Star card, Queen of Swords, right? So There actually could be like a new beginning between you two, or like a clean slate or a renewal type of energy with the friendship or with the relationship. But I kind of still see the communication like dry, or like, I don't know, somebody has like their guard up all the time in a way. I think it's like hard to trust. I don't know if somebody's like kind of sneaky, but I think the trust in general is like not there. I think you would be better off kind of focusing on yourself and kind of detaching from the situation, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, if you wanted to continue the relationship, I do feel like that's possible too. But it does feel like a level of trust has been destroyed here. And not to say it can't get rebuilt, but I think it'll be kind of difficult. So that's what I got for you, PT. Honestly, Seven of Swords is your advice. You know, I would kind of detach from the situation and kind of avoid it and kind of, you know, yeah. I think you would do well without this situation in your life. I kind of feel like there's an element of toxicity around the situation. And the trust in the situation has kind of been destroyed. So that's what I got for you, PT. That was kind of an not awkward, but it was an odd reading. That was kind of odd. All right, who do we have next here? I felt like a force field from that reading. I don't think I've ever kind of felt that before. Like maybe maybe their guides didn't want me to read their energy or something. Anyways. All right, who's next? All right, here we go, hold on. All right, Nancy, no, we got LZ Fan 99. Oh, hey, LZ. Hey, Austin, can I get a general message from Spirit, either love or money / career? Honestly, whatever comes out, thanks. All right, I got you, LZ. Let's see. No, like a force field. Like when I tried to read the person's energy, it was like, I don't know. I don't know how to really articulate it, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But nothing bad or nothing like that. But yeah, that's what But yeah, I was still able to read. I can still read. I'll find a way. I'll find a loophole. My Mars in the 8th house will find a loophole. I'll find it. Nah, I'm joking. Can you tell me for LZ fan? Give me a general message for LZ, please. It wasn't necessarily that it was guarded. It was just like I just couldn't get a very clear answer on it. Yeah. Okay, not too bad of a reading. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance, Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is your current energy, and then challenge, and then future position. Well, I think this speaks for itself, my friend. I think it's telling you to be patient with the creationary process that you're in, especially when it comes to work and stuff. Like things may be slow, or you're having to kind of persevere through some things at this time, but I feel like things will be fine regardless. If there's anything newer that you would like to begin in regards to career, like, I don't know, maybe it's like even starting like a hobby or something like that and turning it into a business, or maybe, whatever it is in regards to work. It's like Ace of Pentacles being here in the future. It's like, create the opportunity for yourself. And if there's an opportunity that comes your way, I would take it. You do have the Sun card here in the outcome. So I do feel like things look pretty good in general when it comes to your life in all areas here. I see you being at least satisfied with the Sun card. You could actually be happy too. Like there could be actually a lot of happiness, a lot of good positive things that start to occur here for you. But you're definitely in an energy of having to learn patience. And the Queen of Swords as your advice here, like I almost get here that you're in like some sort of process when it comes to like learning and understanding, and then also like applying it. It's interesting, like the 4 signs that just came to my mind was Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And that's the mutable axis, right? And so Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, the Temperance is Sag, and then the Queen of Swords I'm getting like as Gemini. And so like Gemini is like the ability to be able to understand and process what you've learned, and what you've learned is Sagittarius. And then the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, is like applying like what you've learned and seeing like if it's applicable, if it stays applicable, right? So it's like you're kind of in a creationary process here. But yeah, like be patient, enjoy the process. You definitely have an opportunity coming in the future, or opportunities coming in the future. And also too, you don't have to sit around and wait for the opportunities. You should be creating them as well. But all in all, I feel like overall in general, things look pretty good for you. With the Sun card, I see you being happy. So that's what I got for you, my friend. All right, Heather B. I am juggling a lot in work life, doing great, but I want to know if I should follow a passion project I'm working on, or wasting time. I know I'm learning either way. Cancer, Moon, Scorpio, Libra rising. Gotcha. Ooh, I'm a Scorpio moon too. gonna try to get through these in a timely manner here, because I'm about to shut it down here in a moment. So it's your last chance to send super chat questions. If you want me to answer it, I'm gonna pretty much close it here in the next 5 minutes. Can you tell me for Heather, please? Well, you sure do got a lot on your plate, huh? No, I don't think it's a waste of time. I don't think it's a waste of time. You have the 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups, the Temperance card. Right, I don't think it's a waste of time. Maybe it's like delegating your time a little bit better, right? Because the Temperance can be like moderation, right? Like, you know, something about like moderation. But the 6 of Wands being in your current energy, you actually, yeah, I see here that you're doing great. You're doing good. I don't think it's a waste of time. I don't think it's a waste of time at all. I actually feel like the passion project is like, could be something here that like gives you that consistent like inner joy or inner nourishment of joy and passion, right? Because it's one thing to work all the time and like kind of go through the mundane of what you always do, but then like when you have something else too that you're also passionate about, like there's diversity, and the Temperance is diversity as well. And so I think it's like kind of, I think it's, I don't think it's a waste of time. I think you should continue to do what it is that you're doing. I think you should continue to do what it is that you're doing. 2 of Pentacles is just about how you delegate your time and your responsibilities, right? Especially when you're juggling 2 things. But yeah, I mean, as long as you have a balance here, I think everything. And the Temperance is learning too, right? Temperance is education, right? I think you should follow it if it's something that you feel deeply connected to. So, I hope that answered your question, Heather. All right, Nancy. Nancy, you're in here. You sent 2 $5 super chats, but you didn't put your question in here. But I saw you sent the super chats before, like I said, like basically that you have to put it in the box. So if you're in here, Nancy, what was your question? And you can ask 2 questions. I mean, you sent 2 $5 super chats. So what are your 2 questions you want me to answer? I'm gonna go ahead and close down the super chats. But if you already sent one, I'm gonna finish all the ones that have been sent, but I'm not taking any more right now. Are you in here, Nancy? Speaking of Nancy, have y'all seen Stranger Things? I'm kind of waiting for Stranger Things, the next season, to come out. All right, so are you going? Okay, so I see. Okay, so Nancy, am I going to be with Aqua? Is Nancy going to be with the Aquarius? Will Nancy end up with the Aquarius? What can you tell me with that situation? What was your second question, Nancy? You sent 2 $5 super chats. So. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. But damn, this thing is... It's going to be quite the work. It's going to feel like... You know how like some relationships that you're that you're in, or that you start, or that you may have been in, I don't know. Basically, there's like some relationships in life where it feels just kind of effortless. This one kind of feels like it's a lot of work. The Two of Pentacles, like it's like, you know, you got to put a lot in to get like some form of satisfaction. I'm seeing that it's a yes, but I think it's going to fluctuate a lot and be inconsistent. Like one moment, like things will be good, and then the next moment they won't be. You know, I could be totally wrong, you know, always heed your own intuition, but yeah. But if I was to pick an answer, I would say yes. Oh, your boy yawning. Oh no. Will your life be normal? Life is anything but normal. Shit. You know how they got like the game modes, like easy, normal, and hard? Motherfucker, life is all hard all the time. Like, if you used to play Halo back in the day, fucking life has been on legendary mode for like a long time. All right, let's see. What can you tell me in regards to that question for Nancy? Like, what does she need to know in regards to that? I don't know what to tell you about it being normal, but what I am picking up on is I see you working here a lot, and I think things will get back to like the feeling of like being enjoyable again. I think that's what you're ultimately after, or wanting to know, as like, will you be able to enjoy things like you used to be able to enjoy without there being so much pressure? And I'm going to say yeah. Right? Because I think what you're ultimately working toward is like Taurus energy, which it's not just prosperity, but Taurus is also like beauty, harmony, pleasure, and like and love, right? So it's like you're looking for that sense of support and stability and grounding underneath your feet without feeling like stuck in survival mode, or like, you know, feeling like life has just been hard, right? So yeah, I think patience is needed, but overall I think things will become more enjoyable or pleasurable. All right, here we go. Kara. Hey, Kara, good to see you again. My question is, am I fulfilling my life's purpose and on the right path spiritually? I take on a lot in life and help so many and put myself last. And feel beat up by life and get stressed. What am I not learning or doing? Okay, let's see. I'm not taking super chat questions anymore, Jeff. Be sure to read the screen, y'all. I'll answer that question, but that's it. If another one comes through, I'm not answering it. All right, let's see. I'm trying to get through these pretty quick. Let's see. Sun card. Yeah, I think you do let relationships kind of take advantage of you a bit here. And I think the universe is wanting you to recognize that. And so it's like been giving you like the same karmic lesson when it comes to your relationships here. Yeah, I think it's time for you to really step more into like, I do think you're on the right path, by the way. You have the Sun card as your current energy. You're definitely on the right path here. Yeah, I think you need to kind of just feel free here. I think there's been like these certain connections and attachments to certain relationships that have been quite draining on your vitality. And I think you need to get your vitality back. I think you need to get your energy back. And I think that starts with putting up boundaries. I do think you're on the right path spiritually. The Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. You have the Temperance here. And you also have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, everything is really working out for your highest good at this time. However, there's like the lesson that is here for you is in regards to your relationships. And the reason why I know that is because the Three of Swords is in your challenge. And the Three of Swords is Libra, which deals with relationships, but it's also a Saturn card, right? So Saturn and Libra, it's like understanding and being able to spot the differences of unreciprocation, right? Because Libra is equality, equal, and Libra is also sensitive to being able to notice when things are not equal, right? Libra's very tuned to that. And so the lesson here is like understanding like when things in your relationships are not fair and being able to disconnect from those or put up boundaries here. But the Sun card being in your current energy is like you like your freedom. You like to do the things that you like to do without feeling connected to like relationships and things and all this other crap, right? Anything that takes away from your freedom and your independence is like, I think you need to let those things go in your life. Because you want to feel free in your life. You don't want to feel attached to things. The Temperance Nine of Swords here. And also it's like you're learning here as well. So don't, it's a process. So don't let it stress you out. Everything's like really working out for you for your highest good anyways with the Temperance card. You're definitely guided at this time. Protected. You're looked over. So I don't think your guides will let you go astray. You can always go astray, right? Like with free will, but I don't think that's not like of your nature. The fact that you're conscious and aware of am I on my path is like, yeah, you're on your path. Right. But it like when you're like not consciously aware, right? You're not even asking the question like, am I on the right path? You're just assuming that you are. But meanwhile, your life is like completely trash. I'm not talking about you, but I'm giving you an example. Like that's somebody who's not on their path. But the fact that you're aware of it tells me that you are on your path. And from what I'm seeing in the reading. All right. Ricky. That's a cool name. Does the Virgo, date of birth 9/17, I've been dealing with genuinely in love with me, and will we wound up together in the future in a relationship? All right. So I hope that helped Kara. Or Kara. It has to be Karen. I hope. I think I said it wrong last time too. All right, Ricky. That's such a cool name. I'm going to say yes. It's going to need a lot. You're going to need a lot more patience in the situation, but I'm going to say yes. Things are in balance right now, right? Justice card is your current energy. Like, things are good. Like, the equilibrium between you two is at a good place right now. And I do feel like this person does have feelings for you. It's interesting. I think this person's feelings grow like slowly, right? Some people, like, they can be emotionally invested quickly. Other people, it may take some time. But I do feel like there are emotions there. But you're going to have to give this person like time and space to like allow those emotions to like develop. I was talking about this yesterday about the illusion of action, but this is not the case. It's like sometimes like attraction grows with silence. Right? When you're not in the person's face so much, when you're not texting them all the time or calling them all the time or wanting to hang out with them all the time or wanting to be in their energy all the time. Because the distance and the space allows them to be able to feel and think about what they feel and think about you, right? And they're never going to know unless you give them like the space to do that. But I do see here the Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the outcome. Like, I do feel if you have patience, I see, yes, that it will progress and it will turn out successful for you. Or the situation will be success. Interesting. You know, you may be wanting a relationship with this person in the future, but I kind of see something else happening to where it's like you could be getting attention from other people and your interest may grow for another person. You may call me crazy, but come back and tell me what happens. Yeah, it is true, Andrea, right? Future relationship, I said, yeah. But I'm also seeing like too, it's like you may meet, I don't know if there may be something else that transpires between you and another person in the future. Call me crazy, but I think there may be another person that you may actually become more interested in. Just saying. All right, let's do Trinity. Can I get an overall message from Spirit, my guides? Yes, you can. Yeah, like less is more in relationships, especially at the beginning. Or in the beginning, less is more. Like, trust me, less is more. It's not that you're being cold and detached on purpose or anything like that. It's just like, no, there's like, you know, like, it's just human nature. I think once you like understand human psychology, human nature, and like masculine and feminine psychology, it's like, you know, relationships become a lot easier. Become a lot of energy. If you understand polarity of masculine and feminine energy, it doesn't matter what gender you are. If you just understand masculine and feminine energy and how that polarity works, you know. So, but but sometimes, like, you know, the polarity game is not a game, but like the polarity, you know, maintaining the polarity it's always an active participation in regards to relationships, you know. You have to kind of always be aware of like what's going on energetically in a way. That's just my opinion. Okay, Trinity readings. You have the Page of Wands Judgment card. If there's anything that you are truly passionate about at this time, or something that you've been wanting to take the initiative, you should do it. This is reminding me of Joseph Campbell's book, A Hero with a Thousand Faces, and he talks about this call to initiation, this call to adventure. And I think that's where you're at right now. It's like you have there's this call to adventure. And it's like you've been trying to almost like silence this a lot. I don't even think it's like you've been trying to silence it, but it's like you've just been kind of ignoring it, but it just comes back louder and louder and louder. And so the Page of Wands and the Judgment, it's like there's a, step fully into this passionate thing, like with purpose. Step fully into your purpose. Because I don't even think that you're lost. Like, I don't know, you may be a reader or something like that, because your name is Trinity Readings. I'm not sure what it is that you're doing or what it is that you are very passionate at this time about, or that you're enjoying. But the Judgment here is like, yeah, this is part of like your this is part of your purpose in life. It's like step into it fully. So I think that's what your guides want you to know, Trinity Readings. All right, Mother Goddess, overall message this week. Ace of Swords, Two of Cups. There could be a very clear, straight communication, like straight to the point communication between you and a person here. Also, I'm seeing just like your energy just being more balanced, right? Like your emotional world being balanced, but also that I feel like there could be like communication between you and a person here, and it's like, I don't know, it's just it's very easy and very clear. Yeah, I'm seeing you possibly have even like an intimate talk this week. Or like when I say intimate, I'm not talking like, sexy time intimate. I'm talking about like a very heart-to-heart talk or a heart-to-heart communication with a person. But also this could be you too, like speaking your heart and voicing like your heart. But just in general with you personally, I'm seeing you just being like emotionally balanced here. Very emotionally balanced. So, could be a form of just positive communication this week in general. Mother Goddess. Also, too, I don't know if I can really go into that, but like, I feel like if your emotions have been fluctuating all over the place and like you've just been kind of feeling weird, I feel like I think you'll feel very more clear this week. Like things will be stabilized or things will be brought back into equilibrium. So that's what I got for you, Mother Goddess. All right, Jeff, last but not least, Jeff. What about with me as an Aries widower male and a single mom Capricorn female I am interested in? Should I pursue it or let it go? Am I allowed to ask this or have to do super chat? Well, you just did a super chat. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you, Jeff. Of course. Let's see. What about with me as an Aries and a single? Should pursue it? I would say go for it. I think right now you're doing yourself a disservice, Jeff. I think you're doing yourself a disservice. 7 of Cups, the Sun card and then the Eight of Wands. And the reason why I say you may be doing yourself a disservice by not pursuing your desires, because the Seven of Cups is when we have these desires, right? And the Sun card being in the challenge is like you're not allowing yourself to like access like the sexual energy, right? Like I don't know if there's like some type of guilt around the situation or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I feel like it's like guilt as in a way is like you say that you're a widower, right? So maybe you're like thinking about like the past person, right? But like I think I think you should pursue what makes you happy. Like if you feel inclined and like intuitively led, or like you have like these just desires, it's like allow yourself to pursue these desires, because I actually feel like things could actually go in a positive direction with the situation. Eight of Wands, like things could actually turn out good, or you'll at least be happy. You know what I mean? That you chose to pursue it. I would say yeah. I would say yes. I would say yes, Jeff. You avoid the sexual energy. Yeah, I see that. Like the sun, the Sun card literally is like the archetype of the sun, which represents like think about the sun. It's literally the anchor of creativity. Like it's constantly. Think about the sun. It's constantly burning, right? And that's like the personality, but also like the creativity, right? The continuously, it's life force energy, right? And so the Seven of Cups, like your desires, and it's like you're cutting off it's like you're suppressing your sense of self and your desires, which I don't know, that's not really good for you. I think you should at least go for what it is that you want, Yeah, you may actually really enjoy this book. I'm going to recommend you a book. There's a book, I talk about Alexander Lowen a lot, and that's where I was kind of that's how I'm kind of seeing this in the read here. Alexander Lowen, like Alexander, Alexander the Great, but it's Alexander Lowen, Lowen. He has a book called Pleasure, and he also has a lot of other great books that go into. There's also the Betrayal of the Body. The Betrayal of the Body. There's a book called Pleasure by him, and there's a book called. I got it right here. I think it's Fear of Life. I think it's called Fear of Life. Let me look. I got it right here. He has a lot of books. He has a book called Joy. He has a book called Narcissism. He has a book called The Spirituality of the Body, Pleasure. I've read all his books. Fear of Life, The Betrayal of the Body, of course. The Way to Vibrant Health. And I don't know if you guys knew who Wilhelm Reich was. He talked a lot about the libido and the in orgasm and all that stuff and sexual energy. And Alexander Lowen learned a lot from him. But Alexander Lowen took it to like a new level. Like Alexander Lowen, it's so interesting that a lot of people don't know about him, So, yeah, Pleasure is a good one. All of his books are good, and they kind of go into the same stuff of what I was saying. I would read the book Joy. That's the one I would recommend at first, Joy by Alexander Lowen. Yeah, I love his work. It's been majorly super beneficial to my life. Tremendously so. Especially as a, Scorpio moon, Mars in the 8th, Venus in the 8th, Pluto my first, Scorpio rising. Like, I have a lot of sexual energy, right? So it's like when you have a lot of sexual energy, it's like it's like controlling your sexual energy, right? Like, or using that powerful energy, life force energy. So, and understanding it as well, and like psychology and the body and all of it, how it's all interconnected. No, you won't. I don't think you'll collapse. Maybe you should read the book first. All right, y'all. Thank you all for being here. I am done. I'm going to get off here for the night. Thank you all for being here. I had fun tonight. And, yeah. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, moderators, for being here, staying with me till the end. Lunch. I thought you got romantic intentions. You gonna take her to lunch? I'm not a dating coach. Nah, you do whatever you feel guided to do. If it was me though, I want to take her to lunch. Or like, take her to dinner. But you know your situation more than I do, so you go with what you feel intuitively guided to do. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all be safe this weekend too. Mars square Pluto. Getting close to eclipse energy. Faded shit always happens around eclipse time, so. Dating today is so weird. It's just so much different than it was prior 2020. Like, it's just different. At least for me, it's different. Like, I don't even think I believe in love anymore. Like, I do, but I don't think I believe in it in the same way as I used to. In a way, you know. Just because I feel like most things today are fucking hella degenerate, so like my type is very hard to find. Very hard. Because I'm really traditional. Like, it tends to be all about like hookup culture and all that shit today. I'm like, fuck that shit. All right. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night, all right?